right, welcome back. It's 10 o'clock, Saturday, April 5th.
I don't know what day it is.
Honestly, we just, well, I think we all lied down on freaking couch thing and freaking passed out.
Yeah, we had something that we like to call pack time, which is where we all lay like on the floor or on the couch, like all of the whole family, and we just pass out for like a couple hours to reset.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bonus points if you're right in front of a fan, or it's in the middle of the day, or you're like by the sliding doors in the backyard, like bonus points.
Yeah, we're all a little bit tired. We drove to Anime Virginia Beach, which was a small convention here in Virginia Beach. That's what we were doing all day today from 10 to 4 were the hours, right?
The hours that were open, yeah. But
Yeah.
you and me were there from
Early. From the early times.
8 to 5.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we're a little tired, but we still wanted to do our show tonight and hang out with you guys for a little bit. So if we sound a little bit tired, that's
all it is.
That's what's going on.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me. And also the AC is out in the studio. So
so we're cooking just a little bit.
It's a little warm up in here. And we're finally getting like warm weather. I didn't realize it happens once a year. It's not a big deal. We get somebody out here and recharge the Freon. Whatever.
Yeah, we just need the refrigerant recharge.
Once a year, like clockwork, we have to have the AC unit in the studio serviced because there's a slow leak that takes exactly a year for it to. And since the weather's been cool, I haven't turned on the freaking AC in a minute, so it's been comfortable up here.
There's only 4 to 5 months out of the year where that refrigerant really needs to be cooking.
Yeah.
The rest of the year, it's totally manageable.
Because it gets hot and humid in Virginia, so it's all good. But yeah, let me thank somebody. I wasn't just in town,
Yes.
by the way.
And we got Virate in the chat.
Virate, hello, my friend. Glad you're hanging out with us.
We got Kevin Green in the chat saying he's back and enjoyed the show.
Excellent.
We got Ken Albert in.
Hey,
Buenos
what's up,
tacos, buenos nachos.
Nice.
Hello, nachos. Kevin Green says, I missed last week, so this week hot chicks wearing very little.
All right, so that's our first idea for the
So
evening.
first idea. Some person saying hello to everyone.
Awesome.
Are you my favorite Martian? We got Maurice in the chat.
Maurice, what's up, my friend?
Hello. Chet says, loud, fix the leak while it's cheap.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we started. I already called him up, so I'm expecting to hear from him.
But he's
tomorrow.
talking about actually fixing the leak, and that's something where it can't actually be fixed. That's just something with this particular air conditioning unit.
That's what the guy was saying. The AC guy says that he's I think it's a Mitsubishi. Yeah, it's a Mitsubishi mini split, and it's perfect for the studio. When it's fully charged, it's good to go.
Oh, yeah.
And last year when they filled it up, he put stop leak in it, to see if that would help. But like clockwork, it's having a hard time keeping up now. So the stop leak didn't stop the leak. So I don't know if he's going to try and put some more in it. I don't want to clog the whole thing up. So I'll take their recommendations and then we'll go from there and see what happens.
We got Marie saying we need Witcher babes. He still wants the Witcher babes.
That's true. There are some Witcher babes coming, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
That's for the commission. It's for the commission. I remember the commission. So possibly Witcher babes. I'll probably have to look up some.
Kevin Green says, I see Mira and the other cyber angels dealing with the side effects of a malfunctioning AC. As in, it's working way too good, making them a little chilly, or not working at all.
That would be in keeping with how we feel tonight. Oh, by the way, what we're doing tonight, Kat is with me. She's monitoring the chat. per usual for the first half of the show.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna draw tonight because I am way too tired.
Well, she's tired, and all of our major art supplies are still in the car from the show.
Yeah.
So we got back home. We thought we were going to unload from the show, and we didn't. You know, I've got some. I've got my basic stuff. I got my pencil. I got my eraser. So I'm functional. So I think what we're going to do tonight is basically we're going to do one drawing for an hour, and I'm going to be the one doing the drawing for the second hour. So if you want to mull over some ideas in your head for the second hour, we could do that. Oh, I've also got some good news. You'll see a link in the description of tonight's video. There's a link there for Mira X #3, Dark Seas. The pre-launch page is up and running. So if you want to go to the pre-launch page and just click on the notify me thing, the date that we're tentatively shooting for the actual launch is the 19th. So I'm still working out. I'm going to work out with Sai over here in Valkyrie about maybe having a little launch party over there if that timing works out, and then we'll move from there. But as we get closer to the 19th, I'll tell you guys for sure. But in the meantime, the launch page is up. So no matter how ill-informed and unorganized we are for this particular launch, as far as like the date for the launch, you'll sign up and that will be awesome, and you'll get notified when the campaign goes live. But we're planning on the 19th, and we're planning on during the show on the 19th. So it's going to be like say 9-10 o'clock, something like that, for the 19th. So we will definitely let you guys know. Hopefully in a few days, sometime this week, I'll let you know for sure what is happening. But yeah, the thing is up, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, I'll do a drawing for the first hour, and then we can auction that bad boy off, and then we'll do a drawing for the second hour. Or maybe what I'll do, because there is sticker artwork that I'm working on for the Kickstarter campaign. Here, I'll give you a little preview. This is one of the bits of sticker artwork, and it might be on something else as well. I'm not positive, but I really like how she's coming out. So I got Mira as a Cyber Angel mermaid, because there will be Cyber Angel mermaids in this issue. It's gonna be really fun. So we may actually be auctioning off this piece tonight as our second drawing. Okay, so I'm gonna ink it for a bit, and we may actually finish the inks, because like I've already got it started. So I think that's what we might do. So the first piece, it's all you guys. Shoot me some ideas. So far, I've got the Cyber Angels with no AC, or possibly Witcher Babes, which I do have to look up reference for the Witcher Babes.
Yes.
So we will see if we'll do that. We'll see what sticks. We'll see what the paper gods say.
Let's see. And Albury saying, I think some Minecraft themed art for tonight would be appropriate.
You know, Minecraft is timely.
Yeah, you can always throw in like one of those like the Minecraft pig, because they're whole squares. So they'd just be funny.
That would be pretty funny.
Some person says it's eggs and candy month.
You know what? It is eggs and candy month, is it? It's Easter. Easter is almost upon us, isn't it?
It's on the 20th, I think.
Wow. Maybe there needs to be a bunny chick, a bunny Easter chick. Waffles over there with a squeaky toy.
It's the sweetest. Hey.
So I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves, and let me know what you guys think. I got Kat looking at the chat while I'm up on the drawing board, so we will see what you say.
We have people saying we joined the notify list.
Awesome, thanks.
May the Schwartz be with you. Sold.
May the Schwartz be with you. Let's see, I see Ken says I want to design a sticker or a pinup or a cover.
Space, the final frontier. Kevin's saying bunny angel.
Yeah, bunny angel.
Maybe space.
Now, like,
in space.
In space.
Mira, where no man hasn't gone before.
Possibly bunny angels. All right, you guys gotta come at me with a little bit more. bit more. Something to get me started. Something you guys would be happy with. Something you guys would like to see. I tell you what, I'll take a second. While Kat reads a little bit more of the chat, I'll take a second. I'm gonna look up some reference for the Witcher chips to see if I can.
Some person says Nira is Captain Kirk. Jason J's in the chat saying chicken wings.
Jason, why are you saying chicken wings?
Just popped in saying chicken wings.
All right, everybody beat up Jason. Saying chicken wings.
Kevin Green says, it's so hot in the Cyber Angel Citadel that even the cyber skin is melting off. Since we're complaining about our AC unit.
Yeah, that's true. I do feel like drawing that only because like we're really feeling it tonight.
Marie says Nira and the Cyber Bunnies.
Nira and the Cyber Bunnies. You know, that seems happier. You know what? I'm gonna start in that direction, and then we'll see how we do.
In this episode, everyone got in a teleport accident. They're all hot chicks who happen to be angels switched into Treks.
We may mix Bunny, Cyber Angels, and Star Trek. I don't know why that seems to agree with me. Kind of like the way it's going.
You only love both things.
I only love both things a lot. So. Glad I had a backup pencil.
Kevin Green says, fascinating.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what, we'll put Nira front and center. And then we'll just go from there. I know there's gonna be bunny ears and possibly some very, very small Star Trek uniforms.
One person says the Easter Bunny has this week's big bad.
The Easter Bunny is Khan. He could be Khan.
God.
We were at a con today, so that's not bad. That's pretty good.
Kevin Green says, I'm a Cyber Angel, not a piece of eye candy. Candy. So sweet. Like me.
And per usual, let's see. I'm penciling, since I'm penciling this 11 by 17, and I'll pencil it with the intention of inking it afterwards. So if somebody does bid on our art for tonight and wins the art, keep in mind that the piece of art, when you receive it, is going to be fully inked and finished. So that way you guys know what's going on. Is good. Oh, you know what? Let me.
Jason says, "Better hope those eggs aren't a con."
Okay, chicken wings. We find something.
I heard they were Dr. Pepper peeps now. No.
Here we go. Since I don't know if there's anybody watching for the first time and doesn't know maybe how we do some of our things here. When I draw the piece that we're going to auction off after our drawing session, as it were, afterwards I will ink the piece. This is here's a good example because this is Chet's piece right here with Thalia and Purgatory. Now this was a commission piece, but this was the piece that was actually the winner from last week. We did the side quest babes. Side quest slumber party, and it ended up looking pretty good. Now Ken is flying off to Japan, so he's not watching us from the plane. So, but here's Here's Malka right here. Malka Cyberman. Got Nero, got Mercy, got Thalia. I got Scribe sneaking into the party wearing a wig. And of course, Allura is holding the candy. Because why wouldn't she be holding a candy like that? So that was the winner from last week. Thank you, Chet, for bidding on that. I love the way this artwork came out.
Some person says, I remember Bill did a Trek one where Nero was buried in triples.
I want to say I remember that.
Triples from looking.
A lot of tribbles. Maybe put some tribbles in this one.
Some person says, where did the Easter Bunny hide the eggs? You know that bunny poops out the eggs. Kevin Green says, that's what I missed last week? Wow.
Yeah, that was a good pick. We got pretty involved.
Ken is a lucky fella.
Well, Ken actually didn't win that piece. That was actually Chet that won that piece last week.
Yeah, Chet won that piece.
But it was Ken's idea to put Malka in the piece with the mix. Alright, so we'll see to make sure we get Nira here where she's supposed to be. Just get her placed. I feel like having her holding up a phaser since we've got this whole Star Trek Easter special episode.
You would love nothing more than to give her a phaser.
This is true.
Some person is asking, what's your favorite Easter candy?
Oh, dude, those really cheap chocolate Walmart Easter bunnies.
The ones that usually have that like candy eye that looks demented.
Yeah, they
Those
look
ones?
like they're cross-eyed, like something's really like they just went through like a lobotomy or something.
They just went through a lobotomy.
Yeah, it's like their eyes are like either looking in completely different directions or they're like just starting to spread apart.
Like.
Yeah. Like they're just accepting their fate that I'm gonna freaking eat them.
They're just like, don't look at me.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
When I could eat Easter candy.
That's true. This is a good little trivia thing. It's like,
What, cat lore?
yeah, from cat lore.
Yeah, because I don't think I can really trust any Easter candy anymore.
No.
So I can't really participate in it because I'm extremely allergic to chocolate, and whenever they make a candy like in the same factory, it's usually gets cross-contaminated because they care about the peanut kids, but not about me.
But it's a
fine.
little one-sided.
But I'm fine with that personally. But when Reese's Pieces come out with their freaking Easter egg shaped Reese's cup, it's not super like Easter centric. They just changed the shape of it. It's still just eating a Reese's peanut butter cup. But that's the one I would always look for Easter, because all the other candy is like, it didn't really like hit for me. Although the chocolate bunny is a solid contender. That cheap chocolate, hollow chocolate bunny.
Hey, check this out. Speaking of Ken, our good buddy Ken Zazer, he just sent me a message from the plane. He's on a plane to Japan right now. I'm reading it as we speak.
We see the shadow of the phone.
Yeah. It's like I'm reading his message right here. There you go. You saw the message. Now you're gonna screen cap it, even though it's all blurry. But he says, "Hey, so I'm on a plane, and I have free messaging, but not free internet. So I can't make the stream. But I hope you had a good stream, a good con, and have a good stream session. So cool, man. So cool." So I sent him back. A little thank you image right there. So cool. My boy's on a plane to Japan.
I gotta tell Bill that I appreciate him.
Yeah, man. We miss you at the show, man. He'll watch us on a rerun. He'll see it. He'll see it. I'll send him another message in a little bit.
Kevin Green says, Chet, please make sure that Bill shares that with all of us. It's a gorgeous piece. Are you gonna color that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna put digital colors on that one, and it's safe for work-ish. Like it's not
Yeah, it is.
like a bad, you know,
Bad.
you know, it's not bad according to their rules. So I'm going to put some digital colors on that one, and I will post that on the Patreon page, and I'll probably post it up on our X page too. But if you go to the Patreon page, and I'll post it as a public post, so that way, you know, just in case if you don't have a membership to the Club Corrupt Patreon page, that's our secret club where I post up all our exotic materials. If you don't have a membership there, you'll still be able to see it and download it. Because from the Patreon page, you could download a high-res file as opposed to just a JPEG, like a compressed JPEG. So it's always nicer to get the full-size file.
Some person says, I like the Cadbury eggs and black licorice.
I like the Cadbury eggs.
You are just like my David, okay? Because David will just find the black licorice, and I'm just like, why do you enjoy pain? It is no longer wartime. You can enjoy things more than black licorice.
I like black licorice. I like the black jelly beans.
Oh.
That's a year-round thing for me. But for Easter, it's the mentally unstable, cheap chocolate bunnies that I like the best.
Mentally unstable.
Yep. You can tell something was done to them. It's like an experiment of some kind.
I've seen too much.
I've seen too much. Exactly. That's
Please eat me. I've seen too much.
That's what's going on. Exactly. That's what's going on.
Oh my goodness. We got Christopher Bouchard in the chat saying, hello, Bill and Cat. Hello.
Hey, what's up, my friend? Glad you're hanging out with us, dude.
Some person says, not even jelly beans or Peeps? I'm not a huge fan of the Peeps. It's like, I love marshmallows, but I don't like the Peeps. It's like they put some type of, like...
The Peeps?
They put some type of sugar crust on the outside that I've just never been able to handle.
Yeah, the Peeps have a unique texture. It's like eating a felt marshmallow.
A suede marshmallow.
A suede marshmallow.
But I did like the taste of them very much. The shape is so cute and they look so cute, but I never liked the taste. They were always too sugary for me. And the jelly beans, I'm just like, I wasn't always like a big fan. I didn't like the flavors, where I'm just like, I don't really want to waste my time chewing this. I've always been, it might be because I'm such a peanut butter person.
You know, you are very much, you are 1000% a peanut butter person.
If my soul, before I came to this earth, had to make a deal with God, being just like, you have to be allergic to something, I'm just like, you can do whatever you want, just not the peanuts.
Yeah.
I can't.
I can't do it, Cotton.
Can't do it.
I can't do it, Cotton.
Kevin Green says, Bill, I say often, come back to California. Today I say, don't! I had my catalytic converter stolen at WonderCon, and damn.
Oh, no way.
It's god-awful expensive to replace them here in state.
Oh, that's awful, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Holy crap.
You are the first person that I actually know that has had their catalytic converter stolen. I've heard many a tale of people getting their converters.
I've heard many a tale.
Yeah, but not somebody I actually knew. Because you're the first one. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's awful, dude. I hate that.
Let's see. Jason J says there's always jelly beans and gummy worms. Okay, gummy worms I love, but that's not like a specifically Easter candy. Specifically. Similarly how I can eat candy corn like any time, but that's a Halloween candy.
And it's not a very revered Halloween candy, but
no, it's not, but I love it.
But yeah, I like candy corn too.
I do love candy corn.
We like the bad.
When you had your phone up in the air, some person said Ken's shadow is still cast on the stream even when he's in the air.
You see? My boy's 30,000 feet over the Pacific Ocean right now.
And he's just like, by the way.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna tell him everybody at the show says hi.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll do everybody at the show says hi. There you go. Voice to text. That'll help me out. Tip, 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 tip.
Kevin Green says, I wonder if Ken is getting drunk on a plane.
I believe so.
Ken said, "Fuck yeah, I am." Oh my goodness. Because part of me was thinking just like, oh my goodness, like he took the time to do that, and it was like he's got nothing but time on that plane.
He has got nothing but
He's
time
got
on that
nothing
plane.
but time.
You know what? I'm gonna put in a little Captain Kirk reference over here.
Oh, is she gonna have like a little crop top?
Yeah, she's gonna have a ripped crop top. Because Captain Kirk, that's what happens to him. Like in every episode, he always gets his shirt ripped open. Because he's like such a manly man.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, he's like the ladies' man. So it's like, so I'm gonna rip her shirt, because in space, nothing is more valuable than underboob.
Jason J says black crows. Is that a candy?
I like the band.
Some person says someone bake cat Easter food.
Pronto, right now.
Marie says now you need to add Scribe and a Hugh Hefner house coat.
I like how Scribe has been sneaking his way into the artwork.
Everything.
You know, honestly, I didn't think Scribe would connect as much as he has, and I'm glad that he has.
Jason J says Reese's Pieces for the win.
For the win.
Love me some Reese's Pieces. Oh, Kevin Green is giving us it's $3,700 to $4,500 to replace the catalytic converter and have it it says CARB compliant, but I know that's for the emissions.
Yeah. California's strict.
California's super strict about it. And then any other
check out her leg. Look at her. This is what happened. You know, I have to like sort of position things and then or adjust things and position things.
Yeah.
And adjust.
Any other state, it's only $600 plus labor.
Get near an actual freaking chicken leg. Dude, I can't believe it's gonna cost that much, man. That sucks. I'm sorry, bro.
Some person says this could use some of those cheap Star Trek background props.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Christopher Bouchard says, what is the artwork today and how's the Zen shipping? So you can say what the artwork is.
Okay, well, the artwork is a combination of Easter, Star Trek, and Cyber Angels. So we've got Nira so far. We'll see who else we add to this piece. Nira, it's kind of like got a little Star Trek thing going on. Got the ripped up Captain Kirk shirt, phaser, but it's also kind of Easter. So we're going to give her some bunny ears, and we're going to see who else actually joins the party here. And as far as the Zen book goes, some good news on the Zen book.
Yes.
We shipped out a bunch of books. Was it yesterday or today?
Not today.
Not
it was
today?
yesterday and the day before.
Yesterday and the day before.
Yes.
We've got like
things
probably
are going out every single day, and everything will be shipped out by the end of this week.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for boilerplating me correctly.
You're welcome. You're using your brain power for drawing. It's
All
okay.
of my brain power is being used.
You are okay.
All right. Here's the Ken Zazer update, everybody. You see the shadow of my phone.
Yes.
All right. So Ken says, "Cool. Say hi for me. Today is a good day. It's my 20th anniversary and it's first contact day." Dude, he doesn't even know that we're doing a Star Trek theme.
It's like he knew.
Amazing. All right, let me tell him. Safe travels. ... Hey, we're even drawing a Star Trek theme tonight. There you go. I'll send that out. I don't know why I had to use an Italian accent. Was I using an Italian accent?
No, not really.
All right. So we've got Ken caught up. He has caught us up. Excellent.
Kevin Green says, as we can see from that ripped shirt, indeed, there is no underwear in space.
This is the truth. This is the truth. All right, so I got to put some bunny ears on her, but I just thought of something just because of the way the pose is. And in the old Star Trek, there was this white alien monster dude that they had to fight. And if I make him into an Easter bunny and she's actually fighting that dude, that might be kind of cool.
I'll believe you. I don't know nothing.
I know nothing. I see nothing. All right, let me see how this is.
Murray says, "I'm sorry, Nira. I'm giving her all she's got."
Fly her apart then.
Ken is getting drunk 30,000 feet up.
Like, hell yeah, he is.
Some person says the part where the neck meets the back of her head looks off.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look at that. That's good.
We are delusionally tired, so let us know. Let us know while it's still in pencil.
And plus, my style kind of like lends itself to weirdness sometimes.
Oh yeah,
So.
sometimes it's just like, I don't draw good.
Sometimes it's just as good as I am. But I am going to look at it real quick. Let me look at it backwards. That always reveals the mistakes to me. Yeah, I see. It looks a little stretched, a little hyperextended. But at the same time, I can do something with her hair on this side, and that'll help me out. So that way it'll look cool.
Christy hands in the chat saying hello.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, dude? You looking at our shenanigans? Our shenanigans for the evening.
Jason J says, "Damn it, Jim." Christopher Bouchard says, "Did you see the new Tron movie trailer?"
I saw pictures. I've not watched the trailer yet. So I'm actually looking forward to watching that. Sometime after the show, as soon as I catch my breath a little bit after the show, I'll definitely watch it. There you go. Kind of fix the direction of her neck a little bit, drape the hair over so it's not so extended. You know what? I'm glad you said something because I really like the way this looks better. So this is good.
One person says, "Chug a Monster Energy."
Let me look up that white monster.
I think if either of us chugged a Monster Energy, we would just cease to exist.
We probably would.
I would just...
Let me see. What would be... Let's see.
I would violently
Star
pass
Trek,
away.
1960s, white furry monster. That's what I'm using. Oh, look, the Google did it right off the bat. Yeah, this crazy thing. This dumb thing. You remember this dumb thing? Let me see. There you go. That dumb thing with the horn. With the horn.
Is there one single horn coming out of this
There is
head?
one huge horn coming off the top of this guy. But I remember them fighting this dude. So we're gonna do this thing. Alright. I took a picture real quick because if the thing goes off. And I'm still not positive if she's wearing pants. She might just be wearing like some little panty underwears or something. Not really sure. It's still technically safe for work.
Ride the line, sir.
I'll give her some space briefs. Don't you worry.
Some space briefs. Because like with those, those bikini bottoms or like the underwear that has like the really high hip.
Yeah. I like those bikini bottoms with the high hip because
those are always really cute.
Because that's super 80s to me.
Yeah, just the Baywatch cutout. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. See? And it's very Star Trek. Yeah, see? Check that out.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I got to draw this guy suffering.
Some person says, "Looks much better, Bill."
Oh, cool. Thanks.
The only syndrome she needs is long leg.
She does have the long leg syndrome. But it's a good syndrome to have. If she wasn't a cartoon babe, it would definitely be too long.
Some person says, "I developed a healthy sense of OCD when drawing." Go full schlock. Kevin Green says, yeah. What do Starfleet issued G-strings look like?
We must know.
I have to know.
I have to dance.
We got Mighty Geek Studios in. Helena called to remind Nira X that she owes her a favor. Marie says, Nira snuck out of Jim's room, didn't she?
I think she did.
She's like, set it to kill.
Set it to swing.
Some person says, they look like the comm signal upside down. What the...
I'm not gonna say that this guy's horny, but this guy's horny. But only one horn in true Star Trek style. Yeah, she's no damsel in distress. She got this guy in a leg lock.
Something interesting with the convention that I didn't have time to talk with you about
Oh, what's that?
while we were at the con.
Uh-huh.
I had a lot of people asking if I had smaller prints because they've just run out of space on their walls.
You know, more and more we keep on
Yeah,
being pushed in the direction of we should be making smaller prints.
yeah, and I just thought that was so interesting. Where it's like, oh, we finally come to this point where they've run out of 11 by 17 space on the walls. I knew it'd happen someday.
Yeah, because even
Us, it's like, even personally, I've been wanting to buy smaller pieces of like prints or art so that I can display them a lot easier and get them framed a lot easier too.
Exactly.
And then every now and then I want something that's like, you know, the big, huge original. But they're very, very sparingly now. So I was like, oh man, I gotta start making, because
I think that's
I was talking to a lot of people and it was like, would you rather have this size or have it be like postcard size? And everybody unanimously was like postcards. Because they're so easy to collect.
Well, easier to collect, easier to store.
Oh yeah.
Because even with, because I have a few friends like even up in Indiana, that their collection of prints. I mean, they've collected tons of prints from all kinds of shows, right? And all of those 11 by 17 binders, like they're running out of room for those.
Yeah.
So it's like it's more fun, and you know you still get like a kick-ass image, but there's no reason for it to be like huge unless you're gonna really hang it on the wall or something.
And doing things that are in super standard sizes so that it's easy for people to get them framed.
Yeah, easy to get a little frame for them and stuff.
That way, if somebody, because especially with me having worked at a few different places just for framing, it's like, wow, things get so expensive once you start doing it custom. So if somebody I want people to be able to frame their things, whether it's they want to frame it for $30 or they want to spend like $300 on the framing job.
Yeah.
Like learning how to frame has taught me that part where I'm just like, oh man, I really want to make it better for collectors.
Well, I'll put the question out to you, everybody in the chat. It's like when you're collecting prints nowadays, what would you rather? Because that's something that, you know, since we're starting the new Kickstarter for the new Nira book, that could hold sway over that too. I think I actually don't know if we're gonna have prints or not for the Kickstarter.
Unsure.
But in general, it's good to know anyways. Like, what would you guys rather collect? Like more 11 by 17 prints? Like original art, I like it being 11 by 17 because it's original art. But for collecting prints, what do you guys think? What do you guys like to collect? Tell us your thoughts. Tell us your thoughts in the comments below.
That's really odd though, because I'm totally of the mind of I want to collect even just smaller pieces of original art, just because it's so much more accessible and it's so much easier for me to display it all over my house because I'm not taking up an 11 by 17 amount of space.
Well, there's also That's the reason we're due so many sketch cards. That's the
Okay.
reason sketch cards are like they actually did take off because it's so much easier to collect. This piece is cool. I'm glad you guys suggested this.
You're the one that suggested that guy.
Yeah, but one thing leads to another though. It's like, you know, without
They set up the dominoes.
they set up the dominoes.
Kevin Green says, now that it's looking like Kirk's Gremlin, I never realized how similar they were between shows. Some person's like, she's like, aw, you're such a cute whatever you are. Maurice says, you need a tribble in there somewhere.
You know what? I completely agree. We do need a tribble in here.
Don't feed it.
Oh my gosh, the tribble is going to be on her bunny tail.
Oh, that's so cute. Can you put a little speech bubble of their little?
I was thinking about that
Yeah.
too. Like the little purr.
Uh-huh.
Because that way you'll know it's a tribble.
Yeah, and then you do the little like little rumble lines on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everything else is very Star Trek themed, so yeah. Oh, yeah, that's so cute. Kevin Green says the tribble has been shaved and is being used as a bucket. Christine, transporter malfunction! Kevin Green had a no video from
Oh no.
That's fine. That was 2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. I was double checking. I looked up on my toolbar to make sure that my computer is on. It's not on Wi-Fi. It's on the
Yeah,
Cat
the
5
Ethernet.
cable. Yeah.
And it's on the wire. Oh, we got Gil in the chat. What up, Bill and Cat? This piece is looking great.
Glad you're hanging out with us, my friend. Thank you so much. Awesome. There you go. Put some little shaky lines.
Some person says maybe a rocky arch in the background or that Death Valley mountain used in the Gorn episode. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's a triple.
Actually, yeah, I like the way those the mountain that they used for the Gorn fight. It's like a really unique. I got to see that behind is it Universal Studios?
You ever holding an egg?
Oh, and there's a Jawa going after the egg.
A Jawa!
I know, right? We're being sacrilegious to Star Trek.
Some person says, Mercy as Spock looking perplexed.
That's actually a great idea.
Kevin Green says, well, look at that. She got her vibrate function. Just don't feed it.
Alright, so we're gonna have Nero holding an egg. This is good. I still gotta give Nero the bunny ears. I think putting Mercy in here as Spock, that's a nice little inspired idea. I like that.
Jason maybe scan into Photoshop or click and resize. Where it's like, well, it's not really the original art that's the issue. It's that when people want to buy prints, it's what size do they want to collect. So we can...
Yeah, what kind of physical...
Yeah, it's like we can resize it to anything that like anybody would want, but we don't know what to have like in stock. For me, I'm gonna try, because I just like... I like experimenting. I'm a scientist. I just do it right away.
I'm a scientist.
I'm a woman of science.
I'm a woman of science.
So I'll have like, 2 different sizes, and I'll be like, oh, I have this size and this size, and we'll see which one sells more. That's a simple, super simple test.
Yeah. Social experiment.
Oh yes. I like beta testing immediately.
I like beta ray build testing immediately. Sorry, that was a Thor joke. We're all doing Star Trek, and I pulled out a Thor joke.
Some person says Jar Jar Binks far, far in the background, wondering how he got there. Kevin Green says the rock formation is up off Highway 14 in LA County. Vasquez Rocks Nashville area. Oh yeah, that's right. They use a lot of this.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin Green says my preference is always 11 by 17. Bigger is better. And then Jason says I prefer 11 by 17. 8 by 10 is nice, but I feel like it doesn't give you the adornment that a 9 by 12 or 11 by 17 does. That's what I get from a lot of people too.
Yeah, it's good to know. It's good to know where people's
It's
know,
also
what they want to collect and what size is best for them.
It's also been a difference in not just like a generational difference, but also a depending on what level someone is at in their art collection journey.
Mm-hmm.
Where I've noticed a lot of people that are asking for smaller sizes are a lot earlier in their journey, where they're just like, it's like I've been collecting for like a couple years or something, and they want to have a bunch of different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's veterans that pop up and they're just like, I got a room that's nothing but these 11 by 17s. I will die with them. And they're just, it's always going to be 11 by 17.
Yeah, you find your favorite,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I got the rocks where he fought the Gorn, so it's like I felt like I didn't have a choice. I'm putting the Gorn up here.
Marie says, as the artist, would it not be what you're most comfortable working with? Not all the time.
Not all the time because
because for me personally, a lot of people love the 11 by 17, but 11 by 17 is not my favorite size to work on at all. 7 by 10 is actually my favorite. 7 by 10 and 9 by 12 is my favorite to work with, but I am constantly bullied into doing 11 by 17. So I'll either do something that's 7 by 10 and then make it a print that's much bigger if it's an original piece, or I'll actually I suck it up and I just do the 11 by 17 piece.
All right, so just so you can see that there's a Gorn up here.
Like, oh.
Like, what the hell, man?
Why am I here?
What's going on?
Hold on. I'm going to take a quick second from reading.
Mm-hmm.
If I heard waffle pooping.
Yeah, I think he heard something outside.
Yeah, but I'm just double checking with him to make sure that.
Yeah, make sure our boy's okay. Make sure the guy's all right.
Yeah, and then Toby's fine. Toby's chilling because he just ate. We won't see Toby for 2 days. He just had Gil says, I still have the classic Mira X figure from way back in the day. We need a new, fully posable Mira figure, Bill.
Yes! I agree.
That is something that I've been petitioning.
It's on our wish list.
Yes.
It was definitely on our wish list.
But finding the biggest things right now is just funding and manufacturing, where it's just like we have to figure all that out again because all those people aren't the same as it was in the 90s.
Yeah, we have to see how we're gonna do something.
Mm-hmm. But there's lots of different avenues now because there's so much 3D printing. So we have to explore.
To the explorer. All right, this is coming along. Good.
It is 10:50, so you got 5 more minutes before I put this thing up for auction.
Okay. Well, let me see if we could put, because we still want to put Mercy down here as Spock. I like that idea too much and not do it.
I'd love it if her face was just like this. You've been compromised.
Actually, I love that.
Some person says you can collect postage stamps and frame them. Dude! I've been a professional framer for 5 years now. Like, professionally. And the amount of people that get stamps framed
yeah, it's staggering.
is actually pretty staggering. I was just like, what? And especially because we're on the tippy top of the South here in Virginia. So there's so many duck stamps. There's so many ducks. I was like, what is this? I didn't know that this was like an actual collection hobby of specifically duck stamps.
Oh yeah. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. And then I found out like, because I've always wondered myself too, where it's like, oh, like how does somebody get their art on this stamp? Because that has to be like a juror experience. And the one that is specifically for the ducks is actually like a high level competitive thing where I was like, I didn't think this was the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
It's that level of intensity. They get down to like, oh, this is a 9.7 and we were beaten by like a 9.9. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? This is a painting of a duck. Kevin Green says, this art had gone off the rails. Gorn, a gorilla with a horn. Roddenberry's out of ideas.
It's like one horny gorilla coming up.
Some person says probably for dollhouses. That would be an interesting. That would be interesting, but the frames that they would put them in are way too big for a dollhouse.
Oh yeah, it's for their house.
It's for them, and they're getting like the whole. It's not just one individual stamp; it's the entire sheet of those stamps, of like the assortment of them, or they find every single stamp that was supposed to be in that set, because sometimes there's like 24 stamps, and they individually have them all on this grid and then get it put into like this huge frame. And I'm just like, okay. Are you emotionally connected to these ducks? Because this is a lot of money.
They are so emotionally connected to those ducks.
But you know what? I'm really happy that they're happy by duck stamps.
Oh, that's their thing, yeah.
I love it when people know what makes them happy. And if it's duck stamps, I'm just like, thank you. You're off the streets.
You're off the streets.
With these duck stamps. Because I have my simple pleasures too. You want to know something super simple that just makes me so happy? Rocks. Just it.
I like rocks.
I like rocks. Like, ooh, that's a pretty rock. And I'm not talking about like, you know, like gemstones or like, you know, any of those unrefined things. No, I'm talking about straight up river pebble rocks. Like, just like they're so smooth. Like that's it. Smooth like my brain.
Smooth operator.
Kevin Green says, Mira, the situation has become much too illogical.
Yeah, I couldn't not have her with a communicator. It's like I have to have an excuse to have a communicator going.
Some person says you could get a commission for a stamp. Show them your post-it work.
Oh my god.
I've sold these post-it notes for hundreds of dollars. You'll need me on the stamp. Christy Hand says really mailed that one in.
That's the one.
Oh my goodness.
This is good. This is good.
Yes, yes.
The mission today took us. And Mercy has the perfect hair for a Spock hairdo.
Oh my goodness, yeah, her bangs.
The more I'm working on this one, the more I like it. There's going to be a whole book dedicated to just the misadventures of Nira X and the Cyber Angels that no one ever saw.
My goodness. It is officially 10:55. I am calling auction time.
Are you calling auction time?
I'm calling for auction time.
Okay. Well, you're in charge of that. I'm going to keep on drawing for a couple minutes.
Easy. Kevin says, mailed it in. Did you look at first? No, that would mess up its mint value.
I know. How dare you?
You're a collector.
Yes, this is approved.
Kevin Green says, anyone else see buffering going on? Yeah, definitely,
You know what?
definitely let us know, because we do have some weird weather and we are cooking up here. So
We're cooking. I think my modem is basically melting over there. It is pretty warm up here. So and everything and anything affects this modem like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, there might be some clipping and stuff like that.
But definitely let us know. Right now we have Kevin Green with the big man in the room getting this for $1. $1.
$1 for Newer X Star Trek Adventures. There you go. I'll put it like that so that way you can see at least most of the picture. There we go. And then next week when we're going to be here next week, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so next week when we come online, get on the air, as it were, I'll show you guys what the ink looks like for this piece. Because right now, Kevin, is it Kevin that's good? Yeah, for
right
$1.
now, Kevin.
All right, everybody, I need to fix my AC. I need...
Kevin, turn on a fan and
next
point it
week,
at the modem.
next week I need it to be cooler up here. I know, right? Like the giant check, the kind that you win for like Publishers Clearinghouse. But yeah, we'll let this go for what, 3 more minutes? So at 11,
Yes.
right at 11 o'clock, we'll call it. We'll do a 10-second countdown. I gotta put just artwork over here. Safe.
Some person says, send them one of those giant checks with $1. Kevin Green says, I'll trade peeps for it. So right now we got $1.
Right now we got $1.
And the way everybody's going is that they're just going to wait till the last 2 seconds.
I'll probably add a little bit more to it too. I'll probably might put a little sun in the background. It's hot out here. Yeah, 'cause that Gorn is back here. It's summertime for that Gorn. I'll probably put, I gotta finish off where Mercy's legs are down here.
We got Christy Hand with $3 bid.
$3, that's what I'm talking about.
Kevin Green says, oh, Bill, that robe looks wonderful. Thanks for sharing. I look forward to seeing the next part come along. Hell, maybe by the next Comic-Con, if the time the next Comic-Con comes along, it'll be finished.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we had all this, the other Kickstarters that we were fulfilling, it got right in the middle of our grotto piece. But now that this stuff is going to be out of here, the grotto will take shape a lot faster.
Some person says maybe another butt in the picture that'll speed up the bids.
That'll speed it up. Well, I got Mercy wearing like the classic Star Trek pants, but with no boots. She goes barefoot yet again. I don't know why I like drawing Mercy with no shoes on.
Tootsie's out.
Yeah, I've been drawing her tootsies out now for a little bit. It's been her go-to signature look. There we go. That way you feel good about the fact that she's got 2 legs.
Marie says, oh, mercy, have mercy on me.
Mercy.
Kevin Green says, I think the Cyber Angels are happy to share the grotto with such lovely beings.
Broke my leg again.
All right, it's 11, so Is this piece gonna go for $3?
We shall see.
We will see.
You always play the odds.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's amazing about.
Never tell me the odds.
That's one of the things that's amazing about the Weekly Mouse.
All right, well, let me get on the keyboard. We're going to do a 10-second countdown because I'm a man of my word. Get on here. All right, we're going to start the 10-second countdown. If anybody else wants to make sure that this giant horned monkey has a home. 9, 8.
Some person says, don't forget the banana.
Oh my God, that's what's missing. Crap. The banana.
Nope, the banana will be added later. You're already at 9.
I'll add a banana to it later. I'll surprise you with what the banana is. All right, 8. 7. It's taking a minute for the little field to clear. 7. There we go.
Christy Hand in the house with 69.
Christy Hand, big man in the room. That's what I'm talking about. A banana.
Marie says a banana as a phaser.
As a phaser. Okay, 6.
Kevin Green says, you beat me to my bid.
5. I know that you said Kevin's bid. 4. 3. 2. 1. I like how my voice broke down. All right, marking a 000 for sold.
Let's see.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Bam! Sold.
Christy Hand, 69.
Oh, everybody congratulate Christy Hand for
Christy
supporting.
Hand can choose where the banana goes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks so much, Chris.
Yay.
You're awesome, dude. I kind of like keeping this piece just like this, just because I like the way the thing. But hey, Chris, just like with our other pieces, if you want me to like lean this one a little bit more, not safe for work for you, just let me know. You can let me know right now in the chat. That'd be awesome. That way, I'll just write a little note on the back, and then we'll be good to go from there. Got your name on the back of the piece. This is all yours. Thanks so much, dude. Now I gotta grab some pens. I'm gonna work on the mermaid for a couple of minutes.
Kevin Green says, you only won because I have to fix my car.
It's a handicap. He took advantage of the handicap. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me grab a couple of pens. Everything's in the car. I'm gonna grab some pens.
Oh no, I wasn't doing that the whole time.
I know, it's a lot. Instead of grabbing the pens from the usual thing, I'm going to put the box.
Marie says, I'm afraid Bill will add a tariff on me.
No. I would never do that. I'm not that kind of guy.
He's not that kind of man.
The one pen that I want is the one that's not coming out.
Man's trying to find pens.
Everything's in the car. Oh, there we go. That one. Alright. Like Bill's in the basement.
Yeah, that is what it feels like.
I'm in a little basement, like looking for all my pens. Ugh. Okay, now I'm okay.
I'm gonna tap out for the night. I'm literally like, I'm overheating. in a bad way up here.
It's really, really hot up here. So if you're gonna tap out, I totally understand. All good. Everybody, please say goodnight to Kat.
Good night. I don't want to die.
Honestly, we might not be working on this for too much longer, just because like it is pretty hot up here.
Like my feet are getting like my feet don't look swollen, but they feel swollen.
Well, plus we did the show today too, so we're out and
Yeah.
about, and we did a lot of work today.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things going on.
I feel like a little cat. I'm gonna take my dog and go.
I'm taking my dog. I'm getting out of here.
I'm taking the dog. My goodness.
Let's see, I can move my table around a little bit.
But good night, everyone. You'll still hear me for a minute.
So hear you shuffling in the background?
Yeah, because that's how having a mic on works.
Well, I can work on this piece. We can just hang out for a few minutes. If anybody suggests that we auction this piece off, everything's gone.
Yeah, it's in the car.
It's in the car.
Everything's in the car.
All right, let me bring this over here so I can see light. I move some things over. I'll move my microphone a little bit closer. Probably heard that. All right. Move over to the second half of the studio. There you go. I'm going to draw here for a few minutes. Yeah, you can let me know in the chat if you just want to work on this for a little while and then we'll just call it a night, or if you want to bid on this piece. This piece is going to be part of the the Nira X Dark Seas #3 Kickstarter. Here we go. I got a little bit of light. Ah, that's nicer. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, now I'm in the second studio.
Oh, that's cool. You could just go.
Foof, foof. Yep, I got two little areas. I just had to clear off the table. I think I did okay.
Good job.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let me see where we're at over here on the chat. Now I got to do all the buttons now, so I gotta see where I'm at. All right, Maury says, no, the mouse house is a great place to be. Except when there's no AC. Oh my God, Kevin, you read my mind. Except for when the AC doesn't work. It is pretty, it's getting irritating. You guys are the only thing making me happy right now. Maurice says, good night to Kat. She's heading down the stairs. Thank you so much. Christiane says, Mermaid Mira. Yeah, this is one of the pieces. I'm doing this one for, first of all, there's going to be a sticker for the campaign. One of them is going to be ink, just like this. There'll be a not safe for work version of it also. And I'm not sure. There's going to be something else in the campaign. I don't want to tell you what it is just yet because it's a cool little surprise. But I think I want to use the same image for that too. It's not a poster, but it is something similar to a poster. And Tom's got some really, really cool ideas for goodies. There you go. Okay, that's working pretty good. Wanted to make sure because it's getting pretty warm up here. But we'll do this for a little while, and we'll see how everything goes. So this image here, it's for the campaign. For anybody, you know what? A couple of you guys came in a little bit later. If you look under the description for this video, you'll see that the pre-launch page is already up. It's up right now. The pre-launch page for Nira X Dark Seas #3. That's going to be our next issue of Nira X. So Tom and the Committed Comics have the pre-launch page up. We're tentatively shooting for the 19th of this month to launch. Sometime during this week, I'll confirm that. I'll make sure, because we want to plan a launch party. Cy over at Red Valkyrie, our good friend Cy, being very, very patient with me as we figure things out, because we're trying to get as much material done before the campaign actually starts. So that's where we're at with that. So as soon as I know for sure, but the pre-launch page is up. So I mean, when it does go live, if for some reason you lose track or anything like that, you'll get a reminder because of the notification system and the Kickstarter thing. Kevin says, I would love to buy that and pair it with my mermaid cover. Oh, that's right, dude. Yeah, you got that one. Yeah, the mermaid cover came out nice. I like drawing mermaids, and I like drawing Nira. Some person says that would make a good stained glass piece. Yeah, and I like all the dividers, all the cybernetic dividing lines that I've got, like on her tail and on her like a fin and everything. So it's like that would be like really cool, the stained glass thing. Kevin says, I don't even know what to bid on that. Christiane says, is that a cover? No, it's not a cover. There's gonna be a die cut sticker of this image, and then there's going to be another die cut sticker that is an adult version that'll be an add-on, and I'll ruin the surprise a little bit. It's not like it's a big secret, but we want to try a wall scroll. So it might be not necessarily a poster, but you know how like those Japanese wall scrolls get stick on the top and bottom, and it just hangs like a fabric type of deal. So Tom is finishing up the details on that to make sure that we could do that. So I'm actually really, really excited about having her as a wall scroll. So it's not a cover, but it is going to be used for several different things in the campaign. I think I might use it as some material inside the book too, not in part of the story. Part of the story is going to have Nira X as a cyber angel mermaid, so that's the reason that we've got this image going on. So I'm not sure if I want to use it in the on the credits page, or if I want to use it as cool pin-up clip art in the back of the book. But we're figuring all that stuff out right now. That's why some of the dates are a little tentative on us right now. Yeah, but I love the fact that we got to the part of the story where we've got Nira in full mermaid armor. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And this issue is going to be the conclusion of the Dark Seas miniseries. We've already got plans for where we're going to go next. And I think you guys will like how we conclude the Dark Seas storyline. I think it'll be cool. And we could leave this for a for as far as doing an auction for this piece. You know, we could leave it for a later episode. We could leave it for another time since we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants tonight anyway. Or we could possibly auction it off tonight. So I will leave that up to you guys. You can let me know in the chat if you would like me to do one way or the other. I figure I'll do some sketching on this for the next few minutes, and then well, I'm going to go downstairs where there's some AC. This is crazy. Go downstairs where I could survive. Hey Harley, how you doing? Glad you're hanging out with us. That's awesome. Kevin says, will you conclude it with the resurrection of the USS Green or the christening of a new USS Green? That is actually a very, very nice idea. I kind of like that a lot because the USS Green did get obliterated. I'm going to put a note. I'm going to put a note in there because there should be a little something in there for the USS Green. Deserve some respect. Some person says a mermaid or a Mira. I think those both qualify. I think you are correct. Little subdivisions on her tail and on her fin and stuff. I like all that. I think it's cool. I'm glad we had some. I'm glad that we had to like go off of our normal routine for tonight because I'm glad that I was able to actually do some inking on the show. I haven't been able to do any inking on the show in a little bit. You know, it's a little slower, a little bit more tedious. But I hope you guys like watching. It's fun to do the auction pieces in pencil first, just because we get to see what the image is so quickly, and then we can take our time with the inking afterwards. I always like that. I always like these little gears and stuff. Kind of push the cyber angle. Yes. Kevin says I'm a little biased, but you can understand. I still worry that she might rust. No, she's made of the most recent stuff, man. She's got all the rust protection. Garanti. Cyber Sim 2000 Rust Protection Edition. Let's see, Maurice says, inking gives a good look into your methods. Have you done any coloring on your live streams? A little bit, yeah. I'm able to share my iPad screen while I'm doing live streams now. So I got that little trick kind of worked out. It works almost every time. So yeah, it's actually, I love being able to share the screen and showing people like what goes into the coloring, what the thought process is, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'll try to include some of that in our Saturday shows. I've done it randomly throughout the week, but I don't announce. This is the only show that I actually announce. The other ones, when I live stream during the week, it's very just spur of the moment. If you look at my playlist, you could check out some of the other videos that I've live streamed just at weird times, and you might see some of the ones where I've shared my iPad screen, so that way you can see how the digital colors end up working out. But I'll try and plan it for one of the Saturday shows too, so that way we can kind of chill out and hang out and do some coloring. I think that would be fun. I wasn't sure if I wanted to finish her top because whoever gets this piece might want it a little bit more not safe for work, the not safe for work version of it. So I could do the top digitally, or I could do the top just like this, like it's going to be for the regular version. So it could be a topic of discussion. Right now I'm kind of at the crossroads. You know what I'll do is I'll take a good picture, because I've already got her top designed. I don't want to mess with that, so I'll take a good picture of her top, so that way if I need to digitally draw it in, I've got my reference lines all set up. Let's see, Kevin says, most recent stuff, Phanatonium. It's like unobtainium, but Phanatonium. Oh my god, I hope I remember that. Please put an ear note on that one. I might need you to remind me that you said that. I gotta write that down. That's gotta be one of the elements in Mira's universe. Some person says maybe an eel in her hand wrapped around, like a whip. Or a jellyfish? A jellyfish might be kind of cool. Because I have to think of of how it's already inked. So if I'm going to include something, it'll probably be something that's slightly behind her. So a jellyfish would actually be cool because it would be like coming around like that. That's a good idea, because I'm assuming that it's going to be a die cut sticker, as well as it's going to be a scroll, a hanging scroll image. So I'll have a background with water and some stuff like that. So for the scroll, I'm sure it'll have more aquatic background to latch onto. For the sticker, it's just going to have, this is going to be die cut around, but I could definitely die cut around like a jellyfish. That would be great. In fact, you know what? I'll pencil in where the jellyfish might be, because that is actually maybe even more than one. So I'll lightly pencil in where the jellyfish will go. That's a good idea. Thanks, man. I like that a lot. Maybe one over here. We could draw a couple of them. And that would really flesh out the whole image, I think. I have another one over here. Yeah, I have like 3D jellyfish, kind of like in and around. That's a cool idea. I like that. Yeah, awesome. An octopus would be cool. I might do that if I do add an octopus. It'll be for the hanging scroll and not necessarily for the sticker. I think for the sticker, I'll ink everything in for the sticker, and then for the scroll, I think I'm going to digitally draw in whatever other elements are going to be there. I'll keep the octopus in mind for sure. That's a really good idea. Something sinus. Sinus. Okay, Kevin says he's inking in the top. Maurice says I hang out anyways, so do what the collective wants. Kevin says digital is breast. I agree. Maurice says, what about a squid or the kraken? Oh, right up there, like with the same line of thinking as the putting in an octopus. But I think on the original, I might not have it on the original sheet, just because I've got this already set up the way it is for the sticker. Kevin says, oh no, Nira seems to get surrounded by tentacles wherever she goes. This is no doubt. Release the Kraken, says Christiane. Some person says if you're looking for a cute octopus, there's this octopus with Dumbo-like ears, very small. It's like a toy. Ah, geez, you're gonna make me Google some. I have to see what that is now. I gotta show that to Kat. If there's an octopus like that, that's a trip. Let's see. Kevin says, I think Jeff, the Great White, would love Nira. All right, well, let's see. Since I think we're going to be auctioning off this piece tonight, I think you guys are going to get a real good deal on it. But I will take, we still got 20 minutes or so to the episode, so let me ink in her hair. I'm not going to ink in the top, because if she's going to be topless for the original art, then of course that won't be YouTube friendly. So I'm going to leave her top like this, so you have a general idea what that's going to look like. And we're going to see about inking in the rest of her hair and the jellyfish. And I think we'll offer it up for auction. I think we're going to offer it up. Kevin says, if you haven't seen Jeff, look it up. He's cute. Okay, I'll definitely look it up. Let me, okay, there we go. Get some sweeping hair on Mira here. I always like to draw her hair floating around. Makes me happy. These little jellyfish in here. That was a good idea to put the jellyfish in there. I think it livens it up. Plus, in true Mira fashion, I'll make the jellyfish look kind of a little weird alien. Get the jellyfish in detail. Yeah. It's not one tentacle, it's another. Let's see, Maury says, I was on your Patreon page and didn't see your not safe for work section. Oh, you went to the Bill Moss Art Patreon page. Okay, I'll tell you exactly where to go, my friend. You want to go to, this is our secret Patreon page right here. This is our secret club, Club Corrupt. So it's at patreon.com/Club Corrupt. And I slowly but surely upload like a lot of the pieces that we do from here on the show. So that way I try to put like digital colors on them and stuff like that, and put them and try to put like a safe for work version and a not safe for work version on the club. So that way you could download the high res images off of there. And I try to upload when I can throughout the month. So it's very much a help support the studio and help support Bill, so we can support our shenanigans and make more cool artwork. So that's where we are, patreon.com/Club Corrupt. There's 2 different levels on that Patreon page. Choose the least expensive one, because the other one is just like a little extra, you know, if you just wanted to support a little bit more. It's basically just access to the club plus like a cup of coffee for good old Bill. But you have the smaller tier, which gives you access to the whole page. So that's all you need to have, okay? and you'll be good to go, my friend. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, so I can let you know where to go. Let's see. Okay, there we are. Let's see. Kevin says, were you on the Bill Moss Patreon or the Club? Yeah, there you go. Kevin was thinking exactly what I was thinking. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, Club Corrupt. Jason, what's up, dude? Glad you're hanging out with us. I'm drawing some jellyfish, and then we're going to auction off some art. It's our Saturday habit. It's our Saturday vice. Kevin says, that's Bill's Safe for Work page. Look for the other one. Exactly. Yeah, the Bill Moss art page, it's not very active just yet. It's the Club Corrupt page is where we're posting to on a monthly basis and keeping that up to date. The Safe for Work page will be active maybe towards the end of the year, but I want to keep it in its spot for right now. Because I need it to be there, so that way I can get into the habit. It's helping me to get into the habit of updating it, so that's important. Oh, can I share the actual link to the page? Let me see if I can actually share the link to the Patreon. Let me type this bad boy in real quick. Let's see. There you go. Okay, got it here. Let me copy paste. There we go. Cool. Now I've got that up there. Thanks, dude. Some person says, "Oh, thanks, dude." Always happy that you're sharing the websites. That's always a huge help, for sure. Absolutely. Excellent. Thank you, dude. Hey, William Mendoza. What's up, dude? William says, Cyber Mermaid. Hope you and the kiddo are having a great weekend. Yeah, we're doing good. We're a little tired. And the AC is out in the studio, so we're sort of making do with what we have for tonight. Yeah, we did a show today from 10 to 4. And then we got home, took a nap, got some food, and doing our normal Saturday night chat art jam stream. So yeah, we're having fun, dude. And I'm glad you're hanging out with us, man. Miss you, dude. We definitely have to do some more stuff together here soon. I got stuck. I want to say I got stuck. I mean, everything that I'm doing is fun, so I don't want to make it sound like it's bad. But there's a couple of Kickstarters and a couple of books that had deadlines attached to them. So yeah, it's like things kind of slowed down on the commission front for a minute, and then we got that stuff out of the door. We're actually finishing the Zen Bounty Wars Kickstarter, hopefully this week. We're almost out. I think there's only like two more batches of boxes to go out, and then that'll be completely shipped out. So I'll be back on my normal schedule, so it'll be fun. Let's see. Some person says the jellyfish could give an eerie, mystical glow on her in the color version. Totally agree. Yeah, totally agree. Let's see. William says, yes, we do. More Club Corrupt, baby. Hell yeah, man. You know how I feel about that. Gives me a reason to live. Alright, so we're going to finish up a little bit more of these here. Jellyfish. And then we're going to have this up for auction. We'll see what you guys think. Yeah, I like the idea of the jellyfish kind of like glowing, like some kind of like a purple, eerie glow to them, right? Yeah, the color version of this is gonna be fun. Plus, I like putting like the little water reflections and stuff like that into the. So that'll make it like extra cool. If you don't get all the way now, granted, I'm not going to finish the top, so there's still going to be a little some inking yet to do. But when you receive, if you're somebody who bids on it and you win it, it will be, of course, completed. And then I'll make sure that the high res color of this image will be in the Club Corrupt folder too, so that way you can download the high res file. Because I'm sure I'll post the safe for work image like everywhere, but I'm sure that for those places they usually compress the image and make it a little bit smaller. So it's always nice to have like the full size image. Will actually extend all the way down here. That'll be cool. Nice. Got shadow there. Tell you what, man, I can't wait for this AC guy to get here this week. Nobody should have to work in these conditions. The place where we had the small comic book show, we had a small. It was actually it's called Anime Virginia Beach, so it's mostly anime. But I was lucky enough to still be a guest at their show. Thank you so much to the show and to Mike Federale for having us over. So cool. It was a really good day. Really cool people. And it was a cool venue. The venue was a indoor sports arena, which is kind of dope. It's like the inside is it's got the AstroTurf all the way around, and they've got the building divided up into different sections where people are playing different sports. I mean, they're doing everything. It looks like they're doing soccer, they're doing football, doing baseball. I mean, and it's all indoor with AstroTurf. And they had some kick-ass air conditioning in that place. It was great. It was fantastic. It's like I was inside, but I was outside. But I was inside. You know what I mean? I was actually on green AstroTurf that had like the yard lines all measured out. It was sweet. Yeah, it's first time I'd been to that place, and that was a good time. You know, this piece might end up being a variant cover. I'm going to talk to Tom about this because I really like the vibe. Nice. I like where this is headed. I don't know if this one will have its own tier, but I think I'm definitely I'm gonna talk to Tom about having this as a variant cover, as in the add-on section of the campaign. Maybe as a virgin cover, so that way it's just the image with no title and stuff across the top. I think that'll make a really dope cover. Let's see. Kevin says, just had a wild idea. If one jellyfish squirting ink floating in the water, it obscures Nira's top, so she could be topless, or only in shells or something cyberish. We just wouldn't know. I like that. I like the selective covering. It's very 90s, and you know me, man. I'm very 90s. Marie says, is it called Club Corrupted because Bill has been corrupted in our definition of fine art? Yes, I have been corrupted, my friends. You know, William and our good friends in San Diego. You know, William came up with that. William came up with Club Corrupt. You notice I didn't mention Len yet, right? See, he's not watching the show. See, so it's I have been corrupted. Or he's corrupting all of us. Virgin Nira? Yeah, I think this make a good variant cover. All right, well, I tell you what, it's 11:49. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see where we go. We'll put it up for auction. If anybody would like to bid on it, the only thing I ask is that you just write the word bid next to your number. And I think the bids are going to be quite low tonight, so I think you might get this for like a really, really good deal. Either way, we get to hang out. So I mean, it's like, doesn't matter to me. We're here hanging out, and that's the reason that we're here in the first place. So I'm going to leave this right here. I'm probably going to put my signature right on her tail, somewhere like that. Not on the outside because it's going to be a die-cut sticker. Also, that's the main design mission for this piece, is to be a die-cut sticker. Let's see, let me get a little sheet of paper here. There we go. Found myself a little something to write on. Appreciate you guys. It's always good to hang out every weekend. Kevin says, I'll buy that for $1. But right now, Kevin's a big man in the room for $1. So let me tell you that right now. Kevin's going to get this piece for $1 if nobody else bids on it. So we're going to let this go for 5 minutes. It's 11:50 right now, so 11:55. We're gonna do a 10-second countdown. This piece is gonna be a sticker for the campaign, like a regular Safe for Work sticker, and it's also going to be a not Safe for Work sticker as an add-on in the campaign. I believe Tom's plan is to also make this into a wall scroll, which would be really cool. And honestly, I really think a variant cover, like a Virgin variant cover without the logos and stuff on the front, I think a Virgin variant cover would be really cool for this piece. So it's going to be featured really well on the campaign. So Kevin says some of you will get that reference. Maurice says he is now a member of Club Corrupt. Welcome, Maurice. Welcome to the club. One of us. You're one of the mouse people now. And this is our secret club. Not everybody knows about this club. Maurice says, always thought I was. Yes, you are, my friend. Yes, you are. You are Bill approved. Mouse approved. All right, Christy Ann. Thanks so much, dude. Christy Ann says that he is here with a $5 bid. And we're going to see how this goes. We got 3 more minutes yet. So. Kevin says I need to pick that up to have a pair of pairs. Kevin Green says 69. I have to, man. I've got to, mister. You're awesome, brother. And 69 is our most entertaining bid. Christy Hen is back in the room with 73. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I think this is going to feature in a couple different spots in the campaign. So it's it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's see. We got less than 3 minutes now. Oh, got 2 minutes now. Down to 11:53. So 2 more minutes. And we'll do a 10-second countdown on this one. Some person says it could be a blacklight poster too. I'm going to write that down. And I'm going to mention it to Tom to see if he's got a source for that. Our fearless publisher, Tom, he is an expert at setting up where exactly we're going to get all of our cool extras and our cool goodies. Kevin says, let me pick up unwanted things. All right, so maybe a good or a slightly bad idea. No, I totally agree. Maurice says a blacklight poster would be sweet. Yeah, I totally agree. And I don't know that I've had a blacklight poster yet. So that would be something cool. That would be something fun. I'll talk to Tom. He's got a pretty good list of things already set up for the campaign, so I don't know if he'll be able to add it or not, but I'm definitely going to mention it to him. Some person says stoners like boobs too. Hell yeah. Boobs or bongs? Boob bongs, of course. All right, less than 1 minute left to go. Let's see. I'll get my keyboard handy here, so I'll do a 10-second countdown here. I see that Chris still has the highest bid at 73. Thanks so much, dude. The best of both things. All right, looks like it's officially 11:55. So we're going to start the old countdown. And since I don't have Kat here with me, I'll let you guys keep an eye on the chat as well. Keep in mind that I'm only going off of the live chat on the YouTube channel. So if you happen to be watching from one of our Facebook pages, that sort of thing, it's not quite synced up as well as all that. You need to be on your YouTube channel in the live chat. So I'm going to go ahead and start typing in 9. Waiting for the field to clear. 8. 7. 6. Cinco de Mayo. 4. Let's see. Maurice says, I'm stopping just for a second here. Maurice, if it's allowed, I'll bring hook up Kevin for 10 to bring him up to 79. Well, that is allowed if you want to do that. But Kevin says I'm cool. It's 80. So Kevin is in the room with 80. You're awesome, dude. Chris Dehan says, nah, man, 84. All right, continuing the countdown. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm typing into 000. Mark it as sold, and poof, sold. All right, let me scroll back up and see what we got. Maurice was in the room with 85, which is awesome, but Kevin Green, ooh, sniped away with a 95. Dude, you're the winner. You're the winner. All right, Kevin, 95. Please, everybody, congratulate Kevin. That was awesome. I like that last minute drama. Awesome. So cool, dude. Yes, please, everybody, congratulate Kevin. That was a good one. I'm gonna write your name on the back of this one, Kev. That way we know whose that is. There'd be no question about it, matey. And we're gonna have to do something about the SS Green. may have to relaunch a new ship called the SS Green in honor of the SS Green. All right, put that right there for you. Awesome, bro. Thanks so much, dude. Morty says, try to hook you up. Kevin Green, anytime. Christiane says, nice. Congrats. Kevin says, you're a good man. All of you are. Yes, we have a good group, dude. We have good people in our group. I'm super stoked. I'm very, very honored to have a good crew, good group. Good friends, good fans. Kevin says, it's the good ship SS Green. I forgot it was an SS and not a USS. This is true. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is nothing but timbers now, but it shall be relaunched. So it is said, so it shall be done. So cool, dude. You guys came up with some great ideas tonight. You know, the jellyfish was a nice, I think it was you, some person, wasn't it? Just correct me if I'm wrong. You came up with the jellyfish to put behind here. And when we do the cover digitally, I think having a kraken or something in the background, I think that's going to be kind of a sweet idea. I'll keep that in mind. I'll do my best to remember that, because I think that's a really good idea too. And we came up with some really good ideas. You guys, you got me started. And once you get it started, it starts unraveling. So, who did the jellyfish? Who was it that did the jellyfish? Don't make me scroll all the way up, because the jellyfish was a pretty good idea. Fleshed it out quite nicely. Oh, let me turn off the. I don't need to have the thing up here. There you go. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you definitely mentioned the lighting, that's a definite. Kevin says he suggested the jellyfish, but I have to thank some person. I like the group effort. See, I like that we come up with stuff and it all blends together and it becomes a group project. It makes it fun, dude. It makes it fun. That's what our weekend show is all about, man. So, guys, we've come to the end of another fun episode, and I can't leave without saying, without actually playing a clip from.
She's also a dimension-hopping mercenary hired by aliens to kill a mutated scientist called Paradox.
always have to remind myself that Nira X was on TV, man. Actually, part of I don't know if anybody. I know that a lot of you already knew about it. But, it's on Apple TV. It's streaming now. It's a show called Side Quest, and they actually wrote Nira X into the plot of the show. It's like so excited, man. Amazing. So, anyways, it's the end of a good week. You know, it's like we got some artwork, we had some fun, which is really what it's all about, and we got to hang out for a little bit. You know, so hey, everybody, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and everybody stay safe. We plan on being here again next week. Same bat chime, same bat channel. And other than that, I think I'm going to go lie down. I'm going to have something cold to drink. It's hot up here. I'm going to go down to the AC. So you guys have a good one. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for collecting and for bidding. And I will see you definitely next Saturday. And maybe you'll catch one of my little surprise streams throughout the week, and then we'll just we'll go from there. Sounds good, man. Oh, don't forget, Nira X Dark Seed number 3, the pre-launch page is up, so please sign up for that. I'm going to start promoting and letting everybody know that is up and running, and then I'll let you know about the launch dates as soon as I have a definitive date. We're shooting for the 19th. So everybody have a good one. I will talk to you guys soon, and I'm out of here.
Good night, Seattle.